Usain Bolt wins gold in his last Olympic race. He cements his legacy as the greatest sprinter in history as he makes it 9 gold medals out of 9 with 4x100 relay victory. Usain Bolt has completed the incredible feat of winning 9 gold medals in 3 Olympic Games. The final jewel in his triple crown came Friday with first place finish in the 4x100 relay. The feat, known as the triple, makes him the first athlete in history to win the 100 meters, 200 meters and 4x100 relay 3 Olympics in a row. Bolt clinched gold in the triad of events in Beijing 2008, London 2012 and now Rio 2016. In a surprise placement, the Japanese team finished second to win the silver medal. Team USA, which placed third in the race, was disqualified for handing the baton too early, instead leaving the bronze medal to Canada. Usain Bolt brought the curtain down on a glittering Olympic career that landed him 9 gold medals and a place in the history books that he so badly desired. It was the triple, 9 straight sprint gold medals won over 3 Olympics and 12 years. "There you go, I am the greatest," Bolt said. "I am just relieved. It's happened. I am just happy, proud of myself. It's come true. The pressure is real. I look at it as an accomplishment." Bolt knew that being the first over the line with the baton on the last leg of the 4x100 relay, which had been carried beforehand by his 3 Jamaican teammates, would seal his outstanding track record. No other man has won, or possibly is likely to, 9 Olympic gold medals in the manner that Bolt has, beating all challengers from Beijing, through London and into Rio. "I told you guys I was going to do that, I prepared myself and I worked hard to get here," Bolt said after the race. "I couldn't have done the triple without my teammates, they came through for me as always, so I have to give thanks to them. I've set the bar high and that's what I came here to do, you know what I mean?" Bolt said. "I've set the bar high and I feel extremely proud of myself." Bolt smiled, waved and gave the thumbs up as he climbed up to get closer to the fans and nearly stumbled as he climbed a wall to accept a flag. "Sports are going through a lot and I wanted to help build it back up, and that's what I did," Bolt said. "And in that process, I became one of the greatest." Bolt confirmed he is not coming back for Tokyo 2020, dispelling any rumors. "No, definitely not, no, Bolt answered, when asked if he might consider returning. Fans handed Bolt a doll of him which he waved back at the supporters. Officials had tried to prevent it being handed to him, but a friend grabbed it and gave it to Bolt. A message on it read, "See you in Tokyo 2020. Bolt shrugged and waved back at them as they sang happy birthday to mark his 30th on Sunday. He said he would be celebrating well into the night, adding, "I'll stay up late tonight." Bolt's gold medal teammates were Asaka Powell, Yohan Blake and Nicole Ashmed, and they joined in some jiving and samba on the track as they celebrated with the all-time greatest sprinter. He had worn golden spikes to mark his last appearance and joined in a group huddle with his teammates. Jamaica took gold at 37.27, Japan second with 37.60 and the USA finished third at 37.62. But Team USA was disqualified for handing the baton too early, instead leaving the bronze medal to Canada. "We set a national record, we ran a great race," Canada's Aaron Brown said. "We finished 4th and got moved up, so we are feeling very happy about that, and we are going to take it away." Canada's Andre DeGrasse said he had heard the US were to lodge an official protest over the bronze fiasco. "I don't even know what to think about that right now," he added. "That's why I'm trying not to get too high and celebrate because I'm not even sure that we got it yet. We are just going to wait for the protest and see what happens. Either way, we ran a great race. We set a national record. I think Japan surprised us a little bit, to see them up there. But congrats to them for their performance. Next time around, we will just try to get better." The American anchor, Travis Brommel, suffered a nasty fall in the finish line as he tried to catch up with Bolt, tumbling down on the track. Bolt's celebrations were curtailed by an official who asked him to halt while the medal ceremony for the women's 5,000 meters took place. He waited patiently at the side of the track with his teammates before he could continue his lap of honor and farewell as the gold medal for the event was awarded to Kenya's Vivian Cheruiyot. Just like his celebration following his 200 meters gold, Bolt went back to the finishing line, bowed and kissed the track, crossed himself and opened his arms wide to accept the applause, pointing to his heart. He endeared himself further when he grabbed a Brazilian national flag and waved it next to his own country's flag. Before grabbing a black baseball cap and wearing it backwards, finished second to win the silver medal. Bolt leaves a legacy that all sprinters will aspire to surpass, but few expect to. He had said he just dreamed of one gold medal after disappointment at Athens 2004, when he was knocked out in the first heat and traveled home to Jamaica alone and uncelebrated. That all changed in Beijing, 4 years later, when he took 3 golds. He has since now repeated that twice more, making him the most successful Olympic track athlete of all time. The serial gold medal winner said he sought immortality by achieving the triple-triple so that he could wave the Olympic arena farewell, celebrating an ultimate triumph. Bolt saw his country's women sprinters beaten in a final in the minutes before he entered the Olympic arena for the last time. The Americans beat Jamaica to the women's 4x100 gold medal with English Gardner, Dana Bartoletta, Allyson Felix, Toriboy winning the race in 41.01. The Jamaicans, led by double individual gold medalist Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, took silver with Great Britain the bronze. U.S. sprinter Jocelyn Gatlin said the disqualification was the twilight zone. "It was a nightmare," he added. "You work so hard with your teammates, you compete almost all year long. All that hard work just crumbles." He denied this was his last Olympics, though he will be 38 when the Tokyo Games take place in 4 years. "I never said this was my last Olympics," he added. "This Olympics has made me hungry for the World Championships next year, in London. I'm 34. You guys thought I couldn't run this fast at 34. At 35 I'm going to be even faster." The only stain, through no fault of his own, is that a question mark remains over the 4x100 relay in Beijing after his teammate Nesta Carter was understood to have returned a positive sample for the banned stimulant methylhexanamine in retests of samples. Bolt is reported to have said he would have no problem in handing back that gold if it was proved there had been a violation by Carter. The only stain on Bolt's historic night was that the near 47,000 seat stadium wasn't completely full. Those that arrived early had been treated to an early glimpse of the hero when he was awarded his gold medal for the 200 meters, which he won the night before, and climbed onto the podium. Bolt was out again 2 hours later and received a hero's welcome. The 2016 Olympics in Rio have produced many heroes. But the Games have mostly been about Bolt, USA's Michael Phelps and fellow American Simone Biles, with the first 2 bowing out of the Games for the last time in Rio. The Brazilian crowd went wild as Bolt and his teammates did their lap of honor and the Sprint King treated them to his signature pose, the Lightning Bolt. The crowd didn't want him to leave and they didn't want to depart either.